Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, Bethany Empowers Tarot. I am Bethany and we are going to do a love and romance reading today. So there's going to be 3 different readings within this reading. So I'll do one based on singles. So if you're single and you're not in a relationship, you don't have anybody specific in mind, you're not attached at all, not talking to anybody, the singles will be for you. And then I'm going to do one that is for couples, so people who are already in a committed relationship or long-term relationship, marriage, anything like that. And then I'm going to do situationships. So perhaps you just started dating somebody, or it's been kind of like up in the air, or you're not sure where it's going, it's unclear. That's the situationship. So yeah, the timestamps will be below for you to choose which one suits your situation. So you don't have to listen to all of them. And I'm going to do this in a like you versus them format. So I'm going to do like look at your energy, their energy, and then the energy between you guys, and then any advice or guidance on the situation and how to handle it. So, all right, let's get started with the singles. So, hello, my singles. If you are not currently in a relationship, not dating anybody, but are looking or hoping to attract or pursue anybody, this is for you. All right, so we're going to do, like I said, you versus them. So we'll do your energy first. So how are you showing up right now in your singlehood? How are you showing up? What is your energy towards, and I'm not just like your energy in general, it's more towards like love and relationships and romance. Like what is your energy towards that? Even if you don't have anybody, perhaps it's showing you how you're showing up, and that can be an indication of like what you're doing well, what you maybe need to work on, where you may have a block, or rescuer, as I said that. And keep in mind, there's no judgments here. This is not to like shame you, judge you about where you're at. It's really supposed to be helping you because hopefully you're coming to these readings with looking for advice and guidance on how to like improve or change your situation in some way, or just get clarity, affirm some things you've been working on. We're always learning, growing, changing, and that is the goal of my readings, is to help you get some insight into what you're doing right, what you might be needing some help and support with, things like that. Okay. All right. So you are showing up as the rescuer. And keep in mind that these two, like your energy, their energy, can also be flip-flopped. Like if you guys are mirroring each other. So even if you're not resonating with the you might resonate with the them that comes out. So just keep that in mind. But rescuer, the light attributes are provide strength and support to others in crisis, acts out of love with no expectation of reward. Then the shadow attributes are assumes that the rescued will reciprocate and keeps the rescued one needy. So that is the shadow. There's always a light and a shadow to every single archetype or way of being, or the way that we're showing up. So that's what these are meant to show us, is that you're showing up in this energy, which isn't a good or a bad thing. It's whatever you make of it. So you could be showing up in your light attribute or your shadow attribute mainly. All right, now let's see the person that, now I want to look at like the next person who's coming in for you, the next person you might be attracted to, you might date, or it's the type of person that you're looking for, or that spirit is putting on your path, or that spirit is telling you would be a good person for you to, these type of energies would be good for you to date next for whatever reason, whether that's like long term, whether it's just for fun, whether it's to help you with any healing. Every different relationship has a purpose. And so we will see. And sometimes we don't know the purpose of those relationships until after they're over, or, when we're in them. So don't try to get too caught up on like, what's the purpose, but more so like how to recognize the energy of the other person. All right, we have, this is really funny to me. Okay, so for the other person, they're showing up as the warrior, or this is perhaps, and I think I know why. So this, like, I feel like this is the type of person that you would do well going towards next, or to spirits bringing into your life next. They're showing up as the warrior. The light attributes are strength, skill, discipline, and toughness of will, heroism, stoicism, and self-sacrifice in conquering the ego. Their shadow attributes are trading ethical principles for victory at any cost, indifference to the suffering inflicted on others. So you being the rescuer and them being the warrior is really funny to me, because I feel like you're not going to be able to rescue them. And perhaps you are, that's going to be new for you. I feel like with the warrior energy, that's a very masculine energy. So like whoever's you, if you're the rescuer, you're probably more feminine, and this person's going to be more masculine, and that's probably a good thing for you. Um, I feel like it's going to be difficult for you to rescue them because they're the warrior. They rescue other people. They help other people. They protect other people. Um, but it also could be good for them as well, in that perhaps they do need that energy, that loving, soft, kind energy from somebody who is like, with the warrior, is like used to going to battle, and like perhaps you're showing them that like they don't need to do that, right? You provide strength and support to others in crisis. Perhaps they always feel like they're in a battle and in crisis, right? So it could be, take whatever resonates for you, because I feel like both messages are going to be true for different people, or it's going to be true for like different parts of your relationship. Like perhaps in the beginning you guys are both showing up in this way, and you may like resist each other, or be like, wait a minute, I don't know if this person wants what I have to offer. And I think you guys, but you're still going to be drawn to each other, and you're going to, like, your shadow attributes aren't going to be drawn to each other, but your light attributes are. And you're going to be gaining, I think, what each other has from each other through the relationship, and that the rescuer can become more of the warrior, and the warrior can become more of the rescuer, if that makes sense. Yeah, I'm going to get, okay. So that's how you guys are showing up, not in relationship. So now I want to see towards each other. So, like for you, how will you show up towards this person when they show up for you in your life, when you meet them? I might even get some timing cards too for you to see like how far away this is. Because I just kind of felt that maybe possibly somebody was wondering, like, when is this person coming into my life, or when can I expect this? Again, take timing with a grain of salt. Like, it's never like exact. It's always an estimate, an approximation, um, based on where your energy is now. Which means if you change how you're acting, or you keep doing the same thing, you know what I mean, or do something completely different, it could happen sooner, could happen later, just depending on a lot of different variables. So keep that in mind. Okay, you are showing up towards them as the healer. See, that's exactly what I was feeling with the rescuer, is like, you may step out of the rescuer role and realize you're going to step more into this healing role for that person, because and not for the person, like, you can't heal anybody unless they want. You can support other people through healing, you can offer a healing vibration, but you cannot heal somebody else. They have to do that work. So just a disclaimer, don't think that you can like heal somebody, but your healing energy through this rescuer energy, which is probably more shadow, more codependent, you're going to be coming up more in your healer energy within the relationship with this person. So the light attributes are passion to serve others by repairing the body, mind, and spirit, ability to help transform pain into healing. And the shadow attributes are taking advantage of those who need help, failing to care for oneself. So it's remembering not to put yourself last, right? Rescuers and healers both do that. That's why both are showing up for you. So they're asking you to step into the light attributes of healer in this relationship with this person. So let's see how this person's going to be showing up towards you. And it seems like it's more of a masculine energy. So how's this masculine energy going to be showing up for you? Perhaps putting down their weapon and not trying to be so tough. Child nature, interesting. They go from warrior to child. It's like you speak to the child in them, or the healer in you is like able to connect with the child in them. But we have nature. The light attributes are friendships with animals, communication with nature spirits. The shadow attribute is tendency to abuse animals, people, and the environment. So we can see how the warrior might, like with the shadow attribute of the warrior, was indifference to the suffering inflicted on others. So they're going to be towards you very soft. Like you're gonna soften them. This is really interesting to me. Um, you're definitely going to soften them, put them into their heart chakra, because they're coming up as green. You're also coming up as green with the healer. So you guys are going to be very heart connected. Like your hearts are going to feel very connected. Um, I honestly love this so much. And maybe we'll look at the purpose of the relationship too, because I feel like there was a reason that I had mentioned it before, like how each um, relationship that we attract or we get into has a purpose. Like sometimes that if the purpose is to do some quick healing, sometimes it's shadow work, sometimes it's a karmic lesson, sometimes it is supposed to be a long-term relationship, and then sometimes it's just supposed to be for fun, you know. So it really depends on where you're at in your healing journey and like what is meant for you and what you're going towards and with the other person. So I kind of want to look at like what is the purpose, and I'll probably get that at the end. But right now, I just want to get a little bit more about your guys' energies. play, play and excitement. You guys are going to be really excited. Like that's where the child energy comes in too. So we have play and excitement coming through. I feel like you're going to be the more playful one, and it's going to excite them. I really feel that. Um, so you're coming through as play, which is very healing. Like I feel like, and that's also a way I think you whoever's watching this is able to really tune into what other people need. That's why you're a healer, rescuer energy is coming through. And so sometimes that's like, people are very serious, like a warrior might be very serious, right? And you're like, how to like make them laugh or like get them to like let down their guard, get them to have fun. And I think that's going to be a big part of your relationship. And it's going to put them into their excitement. They are going to feel very excited, very much back into their childlike wonder, childlike awe. Um, they're not going to feel like they have to battle, they have to be tough all the time. I mean, perhaps whatever they do for a living or however they, show up in the other parts of their lives, they may, um, need to be in that warrior energy, and perhaps they needed to because as a child, they went through some difficult things, some and needed to do and they went through some trauma and they need to do some inner child healing, right? And perhaps that is one of the reasons you guys are coming together, is to help them with that. Not to say that they're not going to be healed or have done work, but perhaps they had to put on this persona of warrior in order to protect their inner child, and you let that come out and feel safe and loved and nurtured and excited to bring that part of themselves out. Oh, that's beautiful. Okay. That came out fast. I wasn't even thinking of anything, but we have the five. I'm going to put it back, but we have the five of staves, which is the five of wands. This can be about conflict. You see how he's actually like smiling? He's smiling within the conflict. There's this playful banter, playful. Maybe you guys like roast each other. Or you like poke fun at each other, and that's like a big part of your relationship. Um, Perhaps you start doing that to them because they're so serious all the time. Because we have that warrior, it says stoicism, right? And perhaps it is because they are very sensitive, and with the child nature, they have that kinship with animals, nature spirits, and they feel they may be an earth sign with the child card, child nature card. And with the warrior is a brown, color brown, and I'm just feeling a lot of earth energy. You may be an air sign or a water sign, or have that in your chart because of um, the deep kind of blue indigo, and we have like the teal color here with the rescuer and the healer. It doesn't have to be, just pointing some things out. That might be confirmation for some people. But I was feeling with the five of wands, which is like you guys there might be some competition, but like playful competition. There might be, like you guys might like to wrestle, or like, there's like playful hitting of each other, like making fun of each other, joking around, things like that. Nothing that's super serious. It's all like in good fun and you guys enjoy it. And it also helps, things like that also help keep polarity in relationships. Polarity is the opposites of masculine and feminine that are magnetic. So it keeps bringing you guys together. It keeps that sexual tension, things like that. So I feel like that's going to be a big part of your relationship. So what am I asking? Okay, what is do I want to get more? I feel like I already got a lot about what the relationship will be like. Perhaps we can look at how you guys will meet. How will you know this is the person? All right, we have the Prince of Coins, which I think the Prince is the page, if I'm not mistaken. Let me just double check because I don't want to say the page if it's not if it's the because this is the Lover's Path Tarot. Let me see. Yeah, the Princess. Okay, so the Princess of Cups would be the page. The Prince of Cups, or I'm looking at cups, but the princes are knights. So this could be a work situation. You guys could meet at work or through. You may. I feel like you guys are going to meet in person, as in like it's not going to be someone you meet online. It's not going to be, like that's more so what I'm getting. Like you're not going to meet this person online because with the coins energy, the Pentacles energy, it feels more like physical world. So you're going to meet them either, like I said, like where one of you guys are working at the time, or in some kind of physical setting where it's like you bump into each other somewhere, or you run into each other somewhere, you meet out in the world somewhere. Specifically, let's get more to see. I don't know if it's at work. Six of Cups could involve children. Six of Cups, Seven of Cups. So yeah, the Six of Cups, again, like more child energies coming through. This is about nostalgia and things from the past, but it could be like you guys both have children. One of you guys has children. You meet at a park, or you meet at like a baseball game, a soccer game, things like that. With the Seven of Cups, we get more about the Seven of Cups. Illusion, that's the moon. Yeah, I was feeling very much. So you see how she's like, it's about like having your head in the clouds, or let me turn the music down. I don't know if you can hear that because of my microphone, but I'm gonna turn it down because it's kind of loud. You see how he's kind of like a ghost and she's like thinking about him. An illusion. This is about things that are hidden, things that could be coming to light, but it's more of, I'm feeling it's like it's intangible. Perhaps you guys see each other out and then you're like, you felt something with each other, and then you were like, oh, I hope I see that person again, or dang it, why didn't I get that person's number, or why didn't I, something like that, where it's like, then it becomes like you end up thinking back on the situation of how you met them, and then there may be like, so you may have already met them already, or this is going to happen, or there may be a long period of time where you like don't see them again or don't talk to them again, and you feel like, was that just like all in my imagination? Did I just make that up? Did we actually have a connection? Like you start questioning it, and like you think about it. Maybe you even dream about it sometimes. You dream about this person, or their energy comes through, and you were like, man, I totally thought we had a connection. But it feels like I'm thinking of the movie like Serendipity, where it's like you meet by chance, it's serendipitous, you talk, you have it feels like a brief interaction, and then with the Knight of Coins too, the Knight of Pentacles too is like a slow and steady. It may take a while for it to develop, or for you guys to like actually start dating. But the initial meeting is like um, quick, happens fast, and then both of you guys think about it for a while, and then um, don't. Sorry, I'm like, okay, awakening. This is 19. That's 19. Sorry, these ones don't have the regular major arcana. They depict Cupid and Psyche. I love that. Okay, I digress. I'm like thinking and speaking in thought forms and not in full sentences. Okay, so we have the Four of Wands, which is about union, coming together. Maybe you guys can meet at a wedding also, or a party of some sort. And then we have Awakening, which I believe is the sun. I want to say this is the sun. Let me check. Yeah, I'm right. Okay. You could meet through mutual friends. I was feeling that too. We have here, because this card is about the love story of Venus and, or not Venus, it says Venus here, Cupid and Psyche. And it says Venus was jealous of Psyche's outstanding beauty. She instructed her son Cupid to pierce Psyche with his arrow, so she would foolishly love the first creature she saw. But Cupid loved Psyche. He rescued her. Rescued! He rescued her and secretly took her as his bride. Psyche burned Cupid by accident when she tried to see him by lamplight, and the angered god flew away. Venus put forth many trials to Psyche when she pleaded for her forgiveness. Cupid and Psyche were soon rejoined, awakened to the preciousness of their love by its testing. See, there's like this period of like not being together for whatever reason, like, and so maybe this is somebody that you've already, and like we'll get timing as well, um, but there's some kind of testing of like your faith in the connection, in um, yeah, like the whole questioning of like, does this person feel the same way? Did I, what, and perhaps there's like some other person involved, like maybe you were involved or they were involved with somebody and that had to end before you guys could come together. I don't know. Something like that. But it said rescued in there. So there's this element of rescuing that's coming through strongly with this pile. It's like you guys feel like you rescue each other, perhaps. From what? I don't know. Then we have balance, which I'm assuming is justice. Yes, I believe this is justice. And here we have Venus. Okay, so Venus was in the story of Cupid and Psyche, and now she's showing up here in balance. So I'm going to look at that. Also, the sun could be Leo. Um, the oh my goodness, what is this one? Justice could be Libra. Jesus, the heck was that about? Okay. Oh no, it's Temperance. Just kidding. That could be Sagittarius energy. I thought that was balance or Justice. Okay, Venus was first worshipped as a nature goddess. Nature came up with a child associated with the arrival of spring. So I feel like the Sun card represents you, the rescuer, and the Balance card, Temperance, represents your person, because we have the rescue. We're showing up in that story. Now we have nature showing up in the nature goddess showing up in this one. Okay. Venus was first worshipped as a nature goddess associated with the arrival of spring, only later gaining notoriety for her sensual exploits. To balance her natural exuberance, the gods wed her to Vulcan, or Vulcan, the lame god of the forge. Venus did not appreciate her husband's skillful craftsmanship, and she did not hesitate to share her affections with others. Despite this, Venus and Vulcan's marriage endured. Each was necessary to the other, as opposites often are. So there's definitely this feeling of opposites here, but I'm also like, what was I getting with that? Because I was getting this energy coming through. About like a testing of the relationship and possibly like the not appreciating, or it could be like your person could be in a relationship where they're not feeling appreciated, they don't feel appreciated, and you make them feel appreciated, and that's going to be the difference, I feel. And then the whole jealousy thing too, like, I know the stories are not going to be exact, so don't take like exact the stories, but like I'm just picking up elements of the stories that feel like it fits into your story here with this person. And it feels like possibly the other person, since they're the Four of Wands, was either married or is like separated, divorced, going through that process, and that person, or in a long-term relationship, um, did not appreciate them, does not appreciate them, or they didn't feel as appreciated for what they needed. And there was like this long like period of time where you guys are not going to be together or haven't been together because of that, because you guys both needed to go through some things separately to come together. And it's like the relationship foundation was being built all this time, or will be, in the period that you guys are going to be apart, because that's just what needed to happen. And there may be some jealousy from the ex or whatever, like perhaps even maybe you guys were friends, or you start out as friends, and there's like jealousy from that person's partner, and then you guys end up like that relationship doesn't work out and you guys end up being together. I don't know, something like that. So let me just get a couple more. Yeah, the Three of Coins. So this definitely feels like possibly you guys work together or will work together or have worked together in some sort. This is about co-creation also. It's like I also think you guys just really work well together. Like you can really feel each other's energy and know how to like give the other what they need. And the Two of Arrows, this is about not seeing something, being blindfolded to something. Perhaps it is a friend or someone that you know and that you just like haven't recognized, or maybe you have, or maybe they haven't, or have. Yeah, I'm getting, there's so much Pentacles energy, but there's also a lot of Earth energy here. Yeah, see the Eight of Coins on the bottom. We have the Princess of Coins, which is the Page of Pentacles. Not seeing something for what it was immediately. And there might be a long period of time where one or both of you don't see it until this person is able to break free from this other relationship. Strength, yeah. See that this relationship is going to require a lot of inner strength to hold back. This is why I feel like one person is in a relationship or has been or will be up until it's time for you guys, and we'll get some timing questions too, until it's time for you guys to come together. But the strength card is about inner strength. It's about holding back. There's also, that's Leo energy, and we have Leo coming up twice. So someone could have Leo in their chart. Yeah, let's see. I want to get some timing questions, like where is this at for this pile? Like, are you guys soon coming together? Is this something, have you met them yet? You may have a person in mind. Okay, so we have 26. It's either 26 days or it will occur on the 26th of the month. So it feels like soon. Even, okay, these cards are popping out. But that the 4 came out. Let me see. It feels like it's coming through now because maybe you have known this person and maybe it's bringing to your attention or it's confirmation for you. Yeah, see, days, 26 days. Like perhaps something's going to happen within 26 days or by the 26th of the month, because we are in the beginning of October and like that's around that time. The 26th is like literally 1, 2, 3 weeks from now, from today when I'm recording this. Okay. I'm just going to get a few romance angels and I'm going to wrap this up for you singles. If you would like your own personal reading with me to dive into this more, that information is below. I can do personal one-on-one readings, 30 minutes or an hour, or I can also do like 15-minute pre-recorded readings where you just send me your questions. And then I take a picture of the cards and send you a voice recording. Okay. Let your friends help you. See, so much about friends. This is what I'm talking about. And then getting to know each other and then free yourself. So I feel like you're going to develop a friendship with this person, or you already have, this person is already your friend. And like they need to free themselves from the relationship that they're in, like getting to know each other, like that's, and letting your friends help you. I think you may also have talked to this person about their relationship or will. You know, the warrior is also about persevering, and so they may have like persevered through a difficult relationship. Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. I feel like that's to you, my singles watching. And I think that's also something that they really like about you, is that you are possibly very optimistic, and that's what they're attracted. That's what you're attracting from them, the romance, because perhaps like maybe they come to you for advice about their relationship, or you know, or something, or they just they talk to you. I feel like you guys don't talk very much, but like they want to talk to you more. They want to be better friends with you, even though you guys already are kind of friends, or you just work together. Like I said, there's this like work situation, but then also maybe the friendship thing. So I don't know. Okay, love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. That to me, I mean, that is definitely what the rescuer healer that came through is that make sure that you are not putting other people before yourself. Um, I also think that is to them as well, though, with the relationship they are currently in or they're ending or something. Okay, one more. Chemistry. There is a strong magnetic attraction here. Yeah, the chemistry is off the charts. I feel like you guys are just like instantly felt drawn to each other and connected to each other. And it's like ever since then, you couldn't get it out of your like head, your energy field. You would think about them, they would think about you. And it's like this is confirmation for you that yes, they are thinking about you as much as you're thinking about them. If you already know who this person is, if not, as soon as you meet this person, you will know and you will not be able to stop thinking about them, and they will also not be able to stop thinking about you. And when you guys do come together, this is what's coming through, like the whole play, excitement, the healer, the rescuer, warrior, child nature thing. Like that's what you guys are bringing out in each other, and it's very beautiful. Okay, if you have any questions about it, please leave a comment below, email me, or you can follow me on Instagram at Bethany Powers. Oops, wrong one. And message me there. Okay. All right, singles, that was it. On to, we're going to do my couples. That was a long one for the singles. I feel like they needed it though. We'll see how long these other ones are. Okay, for my couples. All right, we are going to do a you versus them. So we're going to look at your energy and keep in mind, well, your energy first, sorry, and then their energy. And keep in mind that you guys can also flip flop and mirror each other. So if like you don't are not resonating with the you energy that I'm pulling, but you are resonating with the them, then take it as it resonates for you. You can also find yourself in both piles, especially if you're already in a relationship. You know, a lot of the energy you guys have already exchanged, and which means you guys might mirror each other a lot. So, okay, we're looking at what is your energy towards. Let's say your energy towards the connection, and then we'll get your energy towards your person. So what's your energy in the connection, I should say. What's your energy? How are you showing up in the connection? We have dilettante. The light attributes are delights in the arts without having to be a professional, alerts you to the danger of becoming superficial in your pursuits. The shadow attribute is pretension to much deeper knowledge than you actually possess. I am feeling a little like non-committal energy from you. No judgment at all. That's just kind of what I'm feeling. Okay, and how are they showing up? Or how, yeah, the mother. Interesting. The mother energy. So they're showing up as the light attribute is nurturance, patience, unconditional love, joy in giving birth to life. The shadow attribute is smothering or abandoning children, instilling guilt in children for becoming independent. I feel that there is possibly a slightly codependent energy coming through. This person is very nurturing towards you, even though you tend to be a little bit less committed. Yes. And when I say committed, like you guys are probably like in a solid relationship. Not saying you're not, but it could like when I look at dilettante and it's like delights in the arts without having to be a professional, it's like perhaps you guys are in a very long term really committed relationship, but you haven't gotten married yet, right? There's like that lack of like getting engaged or taking things to the next step, if that makes sense. And this person is nurturing, showing up as nurturing, and perhaps is the mother of your children. If you know you're, I kind of feel like these are flip flopped. The mother energy might be you, whoever's watching this, and the dilettante might be the other person. But I mean, I'm also feeling it could be possibly a same sex, same gender relationship, but not for everybody. So just take what resonates. Okay. Now I want to see like what is your energy. So we're still going to look at the you versus them, but I'm going to look at you, the dilettante. Like, what is your energy towards your person? How are you showing up towards your person? So that's how you're showing up in the relationship. And this is how you're showing up towards your person, which can be two different things. Okay, and it's still a lot wanting to come through. Gossip. Okay. Light attributes awakens consideration for the feelings of others and honoring trust. Shadow attributes thrives on the power of passing on private or secret information, betraying confidences. And we have gossip. Right. How are they showing up towards you? Queen, I was feeling that. I feel like the Queen is very, again, it's more mothering, feminine energy. So the them person, whether you find yourself in that category or not, is showing up in very feminine, mothering, nurturing, regal, feminine energy, uses others. This is the light attribute, uses her benevolent authority to protect others. I feel like this person maybe protects you from gossip, like, but you could also gossip. Let me get some more. This is interesting. Let me see. How are you showing up? I don't want to say anything that's organization. Okay, you're very organized. Maybe? Let's see. Oh my goodness. Confidence. Yeah, more confidence and gratitude. This person is very confident in the relationship, very grateful for you. Okay, or this is you, if I take it as vice versa. Okay, that's how they're showing up. You're showing up as organization. A little more compartmentalized. I feel like you are definitely compartmentalizing your feelings. I feel like with the gossip card, it feels more like you honor you are a trustworthy person, and this person is a trustworthy person. You're honoring your trust, but it says awakens consideration for the feelings of others. I feel like you don't like there may be need may be a need for a conversation about how is this dynamic working or helping, or what the other person wants. Because I feel like this person is showing up and they want to be like wiped up. They want to be cleaned up. They want to be, put a ring on it. They want to be, fully committed. And perhaps you care about with the gossip, maybe you care about what other people think about the relationship. You compartmentalize things. You're a little bit more flighty. You're a little bit more, you're a little bit less committed, or there's a fear of commitment there. All right. So let's see. What's the situation here? The Five of Wands that came out first for the other pile too, the singles. And it's funny because in the singles, one of those people, or the person, not the person watching, but the them pile was like somebody who's possibly in a relationship. So this could be picking up on that relationship. I kind of feel like it could for some people. The Five of Wands is about competition or conflict. So I'm feeling like there's like this difference between what you feel with your current partner, and then if we're connecting it to the singles reading, what you feel maybe with somebody else. Because like that card came up first too, and it was like a playful, like witty banter, kind of like teasing each other, but it's fun, it's flirty, it's cute, it's like it. Whereas like I don't think you like it with this person. Like if you is the masculine energy, which kind of feels like it is because we have so much feminine energy on the other side, this person's a little too maybe overbearing, like an overbearing mother. And it's like at first you guys were drawn to each other polarity wise, magnetized towards each other with the masculine feminine opposites, but now it's almost like she's a little bit repelling you, because I feel like, well, we're going to get more. Why is there a repelling happening here with this relationship? Because this person seems to be showing up in a beautiful loving energy. So what has happened here? Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups is, it's a feminine energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and then we have temptation. I mean, it could just be that you, like with the temptation card, that I believe is the devil. You love this person, but there's no like sexual attraction. That's kind of what I'm getting. Or you have developed feelings for somebody else, and there's more, and you're feeling tempted to step out. Temptation, yeah, the devil. Inner turmoil and obsession. Yeah, see, Francesca da Polenta. I'm not even going to read. Okay, Francesca was married to Giovanni to strengthen their family's political bonds. But there was one problem. Francesca loved Giovanni's brother, the handsome Paolo. Tempted by love, Francesca and Paolo's story could only end in sorrow. These true events inspired the poet Dante, who had a vision of Paolo tenderly embracing Francesca to protect her against the forces swirling about them in Hades. Dante retold their sad story in his Inferno, the first book of the Divine Comedy. So yeah, again, all of the major arcana have famous love stories connected to them, and that's this one with the temptation card. And so the other person is in love with somebody else. This person may be showing up, doing all the right things, saying all the right things, but if you're not, there's something about that person that you, it's like you just know that they're not the one. The Eight of Swords, yeah, feeling stuck, feeling trapped. So you, if this is you watching it, or if you are the other person, I don't know. I'm talking to the you side. You're feeling stuck and trapped. Trapped in your head. You're not sure what to do about it, because maybe you just don't love that person anymore. You just love somebody else. Yeah, there's some kind of competition. And perhaps with the gossip card too, is like maybe you talk to this person that you love and care about the person that you're actually with the gossip card. Because I was feeling a little bit of that. Contemplation, yeah, the Hermit, right? That's about needing to be alone or needing to like find some guidance. Nine of Swords, this is like things that keeps you up at night. Stress and worry and anxiety. I'm sorry, couples, this is not the kind of reading I wanted to do for you. But perhaps it's needed, maybe I shouldn't apologize. Maybe it is absolutely needed, and this is a relationship that was karmic and has run its course, and it's time to be honest with yourself, Six of Coins, Six of Pentacles, and transformation, and the Ace of Arrows. Yeah, so there's a need to find some balance. There needs to be a balance of equal energy exchange within the relationship, and there's not. Transformation. So something can change if you wanted it to change. Like if you're in this relationship and you're listening to this and you want something to change with this person, it absolutely can. But there needs to be a conversation. There needs to be some truth. This is about clarity and truth. There needs to be a complete laying things all on the table. This is what I need. This is what I want. Can you do that? Can we do that? Yeah, that's the Death card, is transformation. Yeah, I don't really feel like that is necessary to talk about, but yeah, there needs to be a transformation of some sort within the relationship. Otherwise, it's just gonna keep being the way that it is, and I don't think that someone's not happy. One person is, but the other person is not. So, what is the advice here, or what more do we need to say about the relationship? So it's either like having that conversation and saying, "Hey, I don't want to be together anymore," or it's, "What can we do to change this, to fix this?" It's up to you. the first thing you need to like have really contemplate what is needed. So we have the Knight of Wands. Yeah. So there's like some passion, some spark needs to happen either within this relationship or just within you, whoever is watching this and needing to hear this message. And fortune, yeah, a change. Divine timing is also at play. This is the Wheel of Fortune. It may be time, this is karmic cycles ending and new ones beginning. So it may be time to end it, or like I said, to completely transform it into something new. Okay, I think I'm done with that. I'm going to get some romance angels. This could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. See, that feels like somebody new that you may have met or somebody that you've known for a while that you feel like they are the one. And you're in this relationship where you're like, I don't feel like this person is the one. Reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. See? I just said that. It was someone from your past. Worth waiting for and give your relationship a chance. See? Divine timing. I just said that, karmic timing, karmic cycles, time for something to end and begin. Divine timing. That work in your love life and give your relationship a chance, work on your partnership. I feel like that is that could also be seen as, again, we're seeing it both ways. It can be there's this new person and maybe there's a group that it is this new person. And then there's a group of you that's like, no, I want to stay with my person and I want to work through this. So it's going to be different that's what this give your relationship a chance could be, right? It's like, have you fully tried everything before going and seeking a new relationship? Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. That came up in the other reading too, in the singles reading. It was something that the person who was in a relationship liked about the person that was watching. Okay. So I feel like if you resonate with this, maybe go watch the first one. I don't know. It is safe for you to love. Yeah. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. This needs to happen either with the new person because I feel like there's you don't feel like, otherwise you would have already been open and in this relationship with your current partner. There's a part of you that doesn't feel safe enough too. So like, it's either try to open up, and perhaps you have, and then you're like, well, I have, but it didn't work, and this person doesn't reciprocate. Okay, and if that's the case, then you may need to be having that conversation about, ending it or changing something. But my point is that you either need to open your heart up to the person you're with, or to either end the relationship or to work on the relationship and open up about that, or to the new person, because perhaps you haven't even told this other person that you are in love with them or you have feelings for them or something like that. Okay, that was a little interesting. I hope that was helpful for whoever it resonated with. If you would like your own reading with me to get more information, if that resonated for you, you can do a 30-minute reading, a 60-minute reading. I also offer like 15-minute pre-recorded readings. So yeah, I'm going to go on to the next pile and send you guys so much love. What am I doing? Okay. All right, for my situationships. Hello. We are going to look at what your energy is, what their energy is. And yeah, like, what's your advice on this situationship? So this could be somebody that you maybe just started dating and it's not official yet, that you guys are like in a relationship. It could be that it's like an off and on type of thing and you don't know where it's going. This person won't commit. Whatever resonates for you. It's like you have somebody in mind, but it's not a full-on committed relationship, but you maybe would like it to be. So we're going to look at your energy first, your energy in the connection, and then we're going to look at your energy towards the person, and we're going to look at their energy in the connection, and then their energy towards you. And keep in mind that you could resonate with either side. You might be marrying each other, or you might find yourself in the them pile instead of the you pile. So Just take it as it resonates for you. Oh, interesting. This came up in level in pile 1 or reading 1, the singles, the warrior. So perhaps you want to go watch that one too, in the singles one. But it came up on the other side. So the warrior light attributes are strength, skill, discipline, and toughness of will, heroism, stoicism, and self-sacrifice in conquering the ego. The shadow attributes are trading ethical principles for victory at any cost, indifference to suffering inflicted on others. Okay, and I did say in that reading that like this relationship, it's funny how they're all kind of connecting today because the couples reading also connected to the singles reading. So anyways, I did say in the singles reading that you guys were going to be like getting like the you pile had something different. The them pile had the warrior. And I said, you guys are going to be exchanging this energy with each other. So perhaps this you watching this is now, this is what you're getting from that person. You're showing up. Yeah. See, teacher. Yeah. That's exactly like this person's teaching you something. And so teaching you how to be more of a warrior or be, more in your strength, your discipline. So yeah, they're showing up as the teacher. The light attribute is ability to communicate knowledge, experience, skill, or wisdom. The shadow attributes are manipulating or abusing students, teaching negative traits and destructive skills. So that's exactly what I was feeling. Okay, so this is how you guys are showing up in the connection. How are you? What's your energy towards them? Okay. Destroyer. Oof. Okay, so in the singles reading, you did show up as the healer. Okay, so you could be destroying some kind of foundation for them. Just go watch. I mean, you might want to go watch the singles one because it was also about like that person maybe in a relationship and with you coming up as the destroyer, releasing what is potentially destructive, preparing for new life. That's what you could be giving to them, right? The shadow attributes are intoxication with destructive power, destroying others' dreams or potential. So I'm going to say to the person that you are in a relationship with, you may be showing up in the light attribute, right? You're providing you're helping them release what is potentially destructive in their life, but you may be viewed in the shadow attribute from the person that they're breaking up with, right? Or leaving a relationship for. Destroying others' dreams or potential, as in they see that that's what you're doing to them. Okay, this is kind of heavy. All right, so how about their energy towards you? What is their energy towards you? Avenger. My goodness. The light attribute is desire to balance the scales of justice, righteousness on behalf of society or oneself. They feel like they're doing something right. And they see that as you, like you are destroying something and they see it as something that needs to be destroyed. The shadow attribute is resorting to violence in the name of a cause. I don't feel that shadow energy. I more so feel like they feel like you are helping them avenge their situation. That's what it feels like. Okay, let's get one more about your energy. Namaste. It's so funny. We have the destroyer and then the namaste. I mean, namaste does mean like the light in me sees the light in you, but it's coming across as very zen, but it's also like we have warrior and destroyer here, which is kind of hilarious to me. It's like you are all of it. It's like it's almost like you're showing up. Yeah, I mean, you're basically just being like the light in me sees the light in you or honors the light in you. It's like you are basically showing them what needs to be destroyed in their life, and they're also teaching you how to step into that role of like, I guess this is what I was supposed to provide for you. Because I remember in the singles reading, I was talking about like, what's the purpose? I never asked that actually. The purpose of your guys' relationship, maybe to help this person destroy what they need to destroy in their life, and for you to learn that that might be your purpose in this person's story. And it's also to like, you may have to learn how to be okay with being the bad guy in somebody else's story. even if you're not doing anything wrong, even if there's like no cheating involved, there's no like going in behind anybody's back or whatever, you might be the bad guy. You might be the person somebody else leaves their person for, right? And this is wild to me right now. Yeah, they're showing up as expansion. As you show up in the namaste of like, I'm reflecting back to you what you have, what you can have, what you want, what you don't want. They are expanding because of it, because of your energy. I mean, this is wild. There's a bigger purpose here that I feel like is needed to be discussed. Okay, I don't think I want all of those, but let's see. Transformation, definitely death energy, which is Scorpio. Yeah, all of these came out, well, not all of them. The Six of Coins, which is about balance and reciprocity and equal energy exchange, that's what's happening here. Transformation is occurring so that balance can happen, so that you guys can both have the equal energy. I just saw 55 on my phone. Fives are about change. We have the Nine of Swords, which is about anxiety, stress, and worry. It's also about facing your shadows and facing your demons. The Fortune card is Wheel of Fortune. A karmic cycle ending and a new one beginning. And then we have the Six of Wands, which is about victory and success. For you, whoever's watching it, you are almost the innocent bystander in this, is like by you just showing up, because like there hasn't been any kind of like cheating or anything like that. It's been more of like if you watch the singles, which I'm obviously giving some of it away already, but go and watch it. It was about you guys being friends and just the friendship changing that person and realizing that they are in love with you and comparing you to the person that they're with. I mean, that those words didn't come up in that reading, but that's what I'm getting is as in there was no cheating involved. There's no like third party stuff. It's you met each other by accident. You happen to work in the same company, same whatever. You met each other by accident. That's basically what it was. And my throat, goodness, communication needs to happen for sure. That's why I'm clearing my throat. So I just want there to be this like, there's like, you are kind of like the innocent bystander. Your energy is kind of like the catalyst for this person to realize all these things and what they need to do. So I don't want there to be any shame or guilt because you haven't done anything wrong. Yeah, we have judgment, which is like, shit or get off the pot. It's time to make a change. It's time for that change to happen. I think this card is also the story because this is the Lover's Path Tarot, which is like there's famous love stories attached to these cards, and this is about him coming back. He left her and he's now coming back. So that was also kind of like an energy in the singles reading, which was like you guys could have met, had a brief interaction. It didn't feel like it was romantic. It felt more of like a friendship thing. And then you kind of like both were wondering about each other, both kept thinking about each other for a while. And there was like a long period where you weren't together and weren't talking. Yeah, we have the King of Wands. This is about someone taking action. This could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, but it's about taking action. It's also going after what you want, not being afraid to go after what you want. Yeah, temptation. This person is very tempted by you. And we have love on the bottom, which is the Lovers. Very, very tempted. This is the Devil. This came out in another one of the readings too. So whatever happens, whatever this person chooses to do is not on you. I just really feel like I need to say that to whoever's watching this because, again, I feel like you're an innocent bystander, kind of. Yeah, Grace. What is Grace? Let me, 15, 16, 17. Is that the star? And then we have the Ten of Arrows. Yeah, this is like a painful period ending. The ending of a painful cycle. Let me check to see what Grace is. I believe that is the star. Yeah. Okay. This is going to be an important parts of this will be important. Beatrice's presence made such an impression on Dante that he felt as though his spirit had been infused with light. See, this is what I'm talking about. The star is also Aquarius energy. It's like you're almost like your energy just became this catalyst. He was convinced that she was truly an angel and was unable to speak to her when they met. Since he said nothing, Beatrice did not suspect Dante's love. See, soon after she wedded another, not saying that you did or that, but the other person might have. The anguished Dante had an inspiring dream of Beatrice with the god Amor. He awoke resolved that his love for Beatrice would be no earthly passion to expire when they died. Instead, he would immortalize Beatrice with poems that would last forever. So this person has like held on to how they felt about you for however long. I'm gonna get what a saga this reading has been. I'm gonna get some timing cards because I'm not sure like what is past, what's present, what's future. Monday. What you are asking about will occur on a Monday. Where is the best time to take action? The person may reach out to you on a Monday. I would like to know though, like, I don't even know what I want to ask. July. Obviously, there's the same. You guys could have met in July. Ask again. Yeah, see, I don't even know what to ask. They're telling me, ask again. I feel like you guys met in July. Look at all the same colored cards. November and January and fall. Look at all of these came out. They're all the same color. Okay. So a Monday may be significant. July, I feel like you guys met in July. And we also had November, which we are in November, and also fall. Or no, we're not in November, but something may be coming up in the fall in November. And then January. Like all these significant, I feel like, I mean, I think it's also significant of like how long it's been. Years, yeah. This to me feels like you guys have known each other for years. And if you haven't, it feels like you have. But again, and this is like a situationship kind of thing. So it's like on and off again. It may have been on and off again for years, which is why we have all these months coming through. But then there are some of you where I do feel like maybe you met in July or something significant happened in July. 22. I do feel like there's something coming up soon though. 22. I mean, you guys known each other for 22 years. I don't know. That could be it. Or it's, 22 days or the 22nd of any of these months. I was going to say, oh my God, the 22nd of this month is a Tuesday. It's not a Monday, but we're close to that. So, yeah, I'm going to get some romance angels. Yes, this is your soulmate. Don't really know what else to say. Some destruction may need to happen or may have needed to happen after you guys met with you or the other person in a relationship, but it was all necessary so you guys could come together. Someone is wearing a false mask in this relationship. Again, that's that Dante energy, like him not sharing how he actually feels. And they're also could have been wearing a false mask in their other relationship too. And like, yeah, I already said that. Codependency, that's their other relationship, and passion. They're missing the passion in their current relationship or past relationship. The passion is what they feel with you. Children, they may have children with them and healing family issues. They could have children together. It says your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. That could be for both of you. Like you guys could both have children separately, or, but the healing family issues could be, like the needing to heal and come together and have the children with somebody else, but you guys were not meant to have children together, and also heal like family stuff, like inner child stuff. Because if this is a karmic relationship with their past, right, that needs to be done before coming together with you for yourself. Yeah, see, take back control of your life. That's what they need to do. I'm going to leave that there. If you have any questions or you would like your own reading with me, you can look at the links below. I do offer 30-minute, 60-minute readings. Also like a 15-minute pre-recorded reading where I take a picture of the cards and send you a voice message. So totally up to you how you would like to get your reading there, those two options. Otherwise, it'll be like over Zoom. Not Zoom, yeah, Zoom or FaceTime or something, video chat. Follow me on Instagram at Bethany Empowers. Please do like, share, and subscribe here on YouTube. Comment if you would like to let me know how it resonated for you. Other than that, I'm sending you guys so much love. I will see you again soon. All right, bye.